has any of you guys got the recall notice from Honda for the steering rack? And I'm just wondering, have you guys already done it, or should we even do it, or just wait till the symptoms arise? Because I'm thinking that's the way I'm gonna do it, because I just don't want to bring my car in and just randomly just let them work on it with being unnecessary. Or is it really necessary to do it? Let me know, you guys. All right, guys, welcome back to the vlog. So based on last week's, all your guys' comments, you guys have spoken, I have listened. So I asked you guys what center caps I should be running with the ZE40s. It's almost like a landslide. You guys all voted for the matching center cap. For some reason, you guys don't like the OG look, eh? Personally, I really like that look, but the build's for the people, and I have listened. We're gonna run it. So this week's gonna be a really quick vlog. I'm just gonna do a unboxing of all the parts that I got from Varis. Well, not all the parts, just one part I got from Varis. As you can tell, I've been still waiting for the spoon lip to come in. I almost pulled the trigger on the Varis lip, but no parts available, you guys. Lips, side skirts, rear splats. I wanted the shroud around the exhaust, but just nothing is available. So let's get right into it, and let's unbox this Varis parts that I got from Varis. So I mentioned last week I got some parts from Varis. You know, when I went on my last trip to Japan, it's like I think it's like a Japanese thing. Well, Gerald did mention that it's a Japanese thing. It's not a big thing in North America. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot, bring it to North America and show you guys. Max Dorito ran it on his FL5. I think it's his own product, not Varis. So I went ahead and ordered the Varis product, and it's the fender garnish, or it's not a fender flare, but it's, well, maybe it's fender flare, right? But anyways, it's a fender garnish. It has a piece here, here, and like 3 pieces on the rear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open the box, and I'm gonna show you the contents inside. The crazy thing is this box is massive for just a little thing like that. They were going to send us 2 boxes, but we got it all of them to send it all into 1 box. But come on, I'll show you guys. Okay, can you believe it? This is the box. And they were gonna send us 2 of them. Look at this, this is almost like this. My whole size, it's like the same size as me, like a coffin size. They're gonna send 1 box for each side. So, I did open it already. Like, let me turn it around. Look at that. Woo! Bring it down. Okay, that's it. This is for the front. That's for the, one each for each side. Instructions for the front, instructions for the rear. And that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on the car, and let's go and mock it up. All right, you guys, so I just wanna share a little project I've been working on. So if you look at some of the OG Japanese racers, street racers, they have like a little coffee can or something like that inside their engine bay to catch the coolant. So that's what I've been working on too. Like, I wanted to bring that a little bit of that flair into my own car. I've been thinking to install, because if you look here, the radiator reservoir overflows, and you have coolant all over here. You shouldn't overheat and overflow, but you never know, right? So I figured put a little bit of styling inside the engine bay here too. So I was gonna run the tube, extend it all the way over here, and have the can like sitting around here somewhere, and give a little bit of the engine, you know, a little bit of color in the engine bay too. But I think it's gonna look pretty good. So we're gonna get that 3D printed. It's getting all mocked up right now. So I'll do a vlog once Kevin gets it all done up for me, and then I'll share with you guys. It's gonna look pretty awesome. A lot of this stuff is, a lot of the body kits are made out of like fiberglass. I don't think there's really a need to do it in carbon. Well, it would look nice, but I think I'm pretty good. Not too heavy. I'm thinking, I think I got the wrong side. Yeah, I got the wrong side. Let me just get the right side. All right, so I got the right side here, I think. It even says Varis genuine sticker in the back. Hopefully it zooms in. At first I was thinking, like, you know what, I just wrap it in black. But I think that's just gonna be too much contrast. What do you guys think, huh? So what I'm gonna do it goes like that. Just gives it a little bit of an extra, you know. So I opened up the front tip and I was like, and now I know where those screws go. I was wondering why. It's for such a small little piece here. They go and they put screw holes for it, or like, in the big one, there's no screws. Go figure. Okay, before you guys just go all over the comments, just hear me out. I know this is not a North American thing, but wow, look at the white difference in white, eh? Championship white, I've been told it's really hard to color match. But here, anyways, hear me out, you guys. I think it's gonna look really nice once it's all painted up. It'll give a little bit of more aggressive look. Look like shit right now, but I think it'll look good once it's painted up. Because at first, never. Okay, so I'm kind of rushing against time here a little bit because I kind of want to get this all on or mocked up here before Johnny comes. Because he always has something to say, that guy. He's always mocking me and always bugging about my styling. Yeah, I'd like to put it on and get his reaction when he gets up or when he shows up. See what he says, eh? But anyways, what do you guys think? Oh, shit. But anyways, what do you guys think so far? A little bit of Flair, eh? It's probably one of the first because I don't see anybody else running the same thing so far. Everybody's concentrating on lip and skirts and stuff like that. So full throttle is going to be a little different. The only thing I don't like is see how it doesn't split here and it doesn't split here. Maybe it's just too many pieces, eh? The thing is, if you ever want to change out the skirts or something for something else, but we'll just change out this piece. I know they make a piece for that. Okay. So I kid you not, this kind of gives me, this piece here kind of gives me FK8 vibes or DE5 vibes, because you know they have that capped on piece on their door. So I don't know if I'm a big fan of this piece, but you kind of need it for everything to flow in, right? Hopefully everything fits nice, you guys. The only shitty thing about aftermarket pieces is one thing that just really bothers me is fitment. Fitment is just shit. They say Varis is like really good, top notch, but I've never experienced it in my life. I've never done body kits. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys believe in body kits? Because I've seen them. I tell you, I don't know if it's the kit itself or just bad body shop work, but I've seen some top notch stuff. So oof. When it's good, it's really good. So far, feels good, looks good.
Very nice.
But what do I know, eh? The last thing you want to do is open the door and it freaking hits. Okay, don't worry about this. Either I'm going to cut it here and add it on top so it looks seamless, or I did order a new set too, so no big deal. Woo! What do you guys think? Gives a little bit of extra flair, I think. And then we're just going to wait for what Johnny thinks. It looks like, I think he's going to say it's going to look like shit. Once it's all painted up, I think it's going to look pretty good. See, he lines up everything now. Yeah. All right, guys, so I'm just waiting for Victor to show up. I'm just gonna see what their thoughts are. Well, both him and Johnny's thoughts. I have a glimpse of what Johnny thinks, but we'll get it on camera all at the same time when Victor shows up. I have mixed feelings. Waiting for you.
Whoa. The skirts are on. Nice.
What do you think?
Looks good.
You like it or are you lying?
Oh, I like it.
Huh?
I like it.
You know, when I put it on this morning, you know what vibes it gives me? FK8 and Integra. This piece.
That piece does, yeah.
And the other thing I was kind of worried to see how I worked so hard for that flush fitment, and now it's
now you can go in the bigger tire again.
Now it looks kind of like. But mind you, this is just a mock-up, right? It's not a...
Still looks good though.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent on the back.
Yeah. It'll be different when it's painted.
Yeah. Different, right? Mm-hmm. This is the
So
G.
you look at this side, you look at this side, and that side.
Yeah. Now you kind of it's not as aggressive anymore. And then this one, it's so aggressive now.
You can get the All the comments online. Which
Yeah.
one? Yay or nay? You
Yeah,
have
I
to
know,
move the
right?
Type R sticker now.
Yeah, so what I was gonna do is once I finalize the actual fitment,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it here, and then I'm gonna remove it and then put it on here.
Oh.
So it looks like it flows. So here's the front. See, here's the bolts that I was talking about, Victor.
Yeah. Yeah, we can just put those in there.
So what I was planning to do is I was gonna cut the bolt and then put it in as a blank. I'm not gonna drill the bumper.
You can just 3M them on.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing I wish was this would flow a little better.
This the Japanese super glue?
The grease. Approval?
I like it.
Johnny, what do you think? This guy's the hardest one to impress. This guy is always he always has something to say.
I don't like the front. Looks bad.
What? Come on.
Maybe it's taped on.
Yeah.
Taped on, that's why.
Maybe we'll see.
But it's so noticeable. The championship white is so creamy
It's very creepy.
compared to look this is super white
Yeah.
and it's so creamy.
Yeah.
And I was told very, very hard color to actually match. So I'm gonna wait for Mark to come in and he's gonna take a couple samples, or he's gonna mock up a couple sample chips, see which one is gonna match up with the white, the perfect, and then go for paint. There you guys. So the only thing I was worried about is like now that I put this extra piece on, that it gives that the fitment's like kind of the wheels kind of in, and the only problem is if you don't camber, it's gonna rub. And we already had that discussion. And two, the only thing I didn't want to do is run all that camber. And so what's going to do is it's going to bring the bottom of this tire out more, so it's going to stick out so much, and it's going to look like broken ankles, and that's not the look that I'm looking for. So I think this will do. It'll look good, hopefully, and we'll go from there once it gets all painted up, and then we'll do an updated vlog. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and do the oil change, wash her up, and then fire up for the first time. Okay guys, so now that I have it all installed, I can start to see like it's gonna look pretty sick once it's all painted up and installed properly. The Varis ARISING-1 Evo fender flare kit fits pretty good right now, even though it hasn't been on to the body shop yet. If you guys made it this far in the vlog, please smash the subscribe button, you guys. Turn on the notification to keep up with all the content, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.